Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today it will be all about my favorite products for the month of June, but it's actually going to cover quite a few more months because the last time I posted one of these I think was, it's been a while. It's been a few months. I think it was February if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I have skincare, I have a lot of makeup, I have hair care, and I have some tools to tell you about. And I am loving all of these products. A lot of them were drugstore, so stick around if that's something that you're interested in. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, we're gonna start with a powder that I have been obsessed with this year. I think I might have mentioned it before in one of my old favorites, maybe from last year, I don't know, but it's amazing. It's better than the Maybelline Fit Me. Anyway, let me tell you what it is. Catrice HD Baking and Setting Loose Setting Powder. I have the shade Warm Nude. And this thing is so beautiful. It goes so beautiful on the skin. I just can't believe it's so wonderful for the, for being a drugstore with the price, for being a drugstore. It goes on beautifully. It blurs my pores, and something about this color, it's just like such a great match for my skin, and it complements it so well. So anyway, now with the summer, when I sweat a lot in the T-zone like a lot of people, and this thing, I love it. When I do tend to set all of my face, this is what I use. So I highly recommend this one. Another one that I only use to set my eyelid primer for eyeshadow is from Essence. It's Brighten Up Banana Powder. I won't talk too much about it, but for some reason, this is the only powder that I like to set my eyelids with, because it makes them nice, and it sets, not only does it set the primer, but it makes my skin look lighter than my tone, so it will help obviously that's what banana powder is, it's a brightening. So it helps make my eyeshadows pop a lot more than when I use a primer alone. So I love it. Another product that I think I talked about before, so I'll mention it briefly because this is like a summer must. It's the Milani Soft Focus Glow, and this is one of the colors. I think they have two others, but this is the one that's perfect for my skin tone or darker. I had stopped using it for a while because the pump stopped working, but I just started opening it up and dipping in, a brush, well, the other end of a brush, and just kind of getting it that way, because it goes on so beautiful. It gives my skin this perfect, like, natural glow. It makes me look like I have really perfect skin. And it provides a little bit of coverage, but it doesn't hide my dark spots or my freckles, whatever, or my pores that much. But it just, for some reason, it just gives it this like overall healthy, natural glow. So a lot of times I'll just put this on, a little bit of mascara, lip gloss, and I'm good to go. So I so love this for the summer. I regret having stopped using it, but I'm glad I just rediscovered it again. Okay, this setting spray is from Revolution. It's a green tea fixing spray. I love it because I love green tea, and I love anything that is antioxidant. And then the last reason I love it is because I love the scent. You guys know I'm all about scents. And the spritz on this is not the finest. It's not like the Morphe Continuous Mist, but it's also not, it's not the type that's gonna drop huge, drops of water in your face. It's good enough, and it's a beautiful, beautiful product. Okay, another product that I've been loving this summer is this BB cream from Bare Minerals. It's a Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I love it because it's hydrating. In the summertime, I tend to go lighter. I mean, in general, I like lighter coverage, but especially in the summertime. And this provides like such a natural, radiant, sheer coverage, but it is buildable. And I love it for the summer, especially because it has, SPF 30. It is super hydrating. It goes on like a serum, and it's formulated with squalene, which is It's very hydrating, and it tends to seal the moist. It seals the hydration in your skin. So I have been loving this. I'm in the shade Desert 6.5, and it's like a spot on match, which is very hard for me to find. Most of my foundations I have to mix, and this is one of the rare ones that I can just put on and not worry about having to mix or bringing it down, you know, all the way down here. But yes, love it. It's a beautiful product. Next, I have been loving this foundation, the stick foundation from Wet n Wild. You might have seen me use this. I don't use it in the as a foundation. I love using it as a contour, a bronzer. This is the color that I'm using. It is color Almond. Anyway, I have been using cream products a lot more lately, with Fenty having launched, you know, cream bronzers, cream blushes. I have kind of, you know, jumped on the trend, on the wagon, and I've been using a lot of cream products, and especially for the summer. I find that, you know, the longevity of the makeup is a lot better when you use cream products instead of with a powder. So that's what I've been doing. I love this color. It's perfect for my skin tone in a way that I haven't found other powder bronzers match my skin as well as this one does. So I love using it as that. I have been picking up this primer a lot, picking it up and loving it in the summer. It is the Master Prime SPF 30. This is a primer, skin primer. And this gives your skin like a nice glow. Not like highlighter glow, but just a nice, you know, moisturized, healthy glow. So I have been loving this for the summer, for the glow, and for the protection, because even though I use sunscreen, the more I can put on, you know, my skin can definitely use it, because I use a lot of treatment for these dark spots, which I think is starting to be like melasma. And anyway, I am using so many different things trying to lighten those spots. And so if I don't use protection, they come back, you know, tenfold. So I'm big on products that have SPF. I talked about this on my empties video, but I'll touch on it again really quickly. This is a sleeping mask from Youth to the People. It's Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. Actually, this is my new one. I just finished the other one, and it smells so awesome. That's what it looks like. It's just one of the best sleeping masks that I've used. And I've used quite a bit, but this is by far my favorite. I think I am going to definitely purchase the full size after this. I like to put on sleeping masks at least once or twice a week. And other types of masks, I kind of work it out at different days of the week. My skincare is insane. I am extra. I am so extra. And I actually am going to be filming a AM and PM skincare video. So hopefully next week, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, love this. You wake up with your skin super hydrated. When I don't moisturize enough at night and I wake up, my skin is so dry that I will feel, it starts like getting itchy and like tight, and that's when I know that I need to, you know, up my game with hydration, and this thing is amazing. Next product, this is highlighter from Essence again, another product. Yes, I do love Essence products, but their packaging tends to be not that reliable. This one hasn't broken, but the banana powder is broken. Anyway, this is a perfect highlighter for the summer if you have like my skin tone or darker. It's Be My Sunlight is the shade, and here I'll swatch a little bit. It's just such a beautiful highlighter, and it's not too here, can you see it there? It's just as natural as you want it to be. It's buildable, but you can also just, you know, touch it lightly and then kind of do a thin layer, and it's just, It's so perfect, I think, for mature skin, and it's so affordable. You know, I love drugstore products. They're really giving high-end prices, high-end products around for their money. But anyway, I love it, and especially in the summer because I get like 2-3 shades darker. So this is definitely my summer bronzer. Well, another skincare item is this Vitamin C Ester Brightening Eye Serum from Perricone MD. This is, like I said, a serum. And it's here, let me pour a little bit. It's vitamin C. So when I read that, I'm like, sign me up. I just love, I don't know if I can show you. So it's very, yeah, there it is. It's very runny, but it applies, not like your typical serum where it gets absorbed into the skin and you then don't feel it after a couple of minutes. This stays as like an oil form, which I love, because then I top this with my regular eye moisturizer, and then my eyes are, you know, super set, like super hydrated and set for the rest of the day, because I have, in the summertime especially, I have to set my under eye, not just by applying a little bit of powder. I have to actually bake, because that's the only way I can prevent transfer, like mascara and eyeliner transfer, because the summer, you know, I sweat, and so things just you know, go out of place a lot easier. So having an oil kind of protecting my skin, you know, I don't feel that putting powder or baking will be as drying. That's been my experience, and that's why I'm loving it. I had never found a product like this before. And I mean, if you have oily skin or oily under eyes, I don't think you would love this product, but if you have dry skin like me, it is awesome. Now let's go to hair care. I have 2 products, and both I've talked about before. They were on my empties video. This is the L'Oreal Ever Pure Sulfate Free Moisture Shampoo. Like I said before, they have different colors addressing different things. This is the one I prefer the most. This is the one I started using when I first discovered this line, and I continue to go back to it because it's super hydrating on the hair. It quenches dryness. It helps protect with UV filters, natural botanicals, and the scent is a rosemary scent, and I love flower scent. I mean, I love all kinds of scents. But anyway, this is a great product. I've been using it for I don't know how many years, and so I just wanted to really kind of mention it again because it's so awesome and I love it. And the last hair product is this Moroccan Oil Treatment. Again, it was in my empties because I cannot live without this. This is a leave-in treatment. It's oil, it's nourishing, it's moisturizing, it gives a nice shine. I love it for my split ends. I have found that it really has helped with my split ends. So if that's something that you're struggling with, I highly recommend this. And now I have some 2 miscellaneous. This toothpaste, coconut charcoal toothpaste from Kopari. I have used charcoal toothpaste before. I used to use the Wow one. It's called Wow, W-O-W. And that one is so dark and very messy. Like your sink ends up looking like, you know, black everywhere. And I like charcoal, but I just didn't like the mess, so it was so inconvenient. And then I discovered this one, which is still charcoal, but somehow their formula is different, and so it's not as messy. It's not black. It's sort of like a light gray. So and it helps whiten the teeth. I love it, and I think it's pretty affordable. I'll have the prices listed either on the screen or on the description box, but definitely a plus for this one. And this hand sanitizer that I've been using also for a while, especially now with the pandemic, is this EO Essential Oils Organic Hand Sanitizer. And this is a French lavender scent. They have other scents, but this is my favorite one. It is like a breath of fresh air every time I use this, and you know, with the way things have been, I am using this a lot. I have gone through so many bottles. I get this on Amazon. They have a pretty good deal. Like you can get a box of like 6 or something like that. I forget. And lastly, we're going to talk about these brushes that I've been loving. 2 are from e.l.f. One is Real Technique, so all affordable. The first one is Selfie Ready Stipple brush. I've had this for a while. I bought it because the Stipple one, you can, when you're applying cream products, I use this one for blush mostly, and this tends to apply a lot less. So if it's a blush that's really opaque and you're afraid to over apply, using a stipple brush like this is the way to go, and it's super soft. I mean, all their brushes are. The next e.l.f. brush is the Ultimate Blending. This one was recommended by Jessica Braun, and she was so right about it. It's super soft. I've been using this one for my foundation. It's great. It buffs the foundation right in. It's just, I don't know, I just love the way it feels on the skin, and for the price, you just can't beat it. I will list, again, I'll have the prices either on the screen or in the description box. And the last one is from Real Techniques. It is the buffing brush, and this one I had in my collection, but I just rediscovered it the other day, and oh my god, this is so awesome. I am loving using cream products because of these 3 brushes. I don't think if I had discovered them, my experience would be the same, because I think cream products are kind of challenging and kind of intimidating to begin with, but if you have the right tools, it makes all the difference. So anyway, this one, Real Techniques blending brush, I use this one for contour, and it's an amazing brush. It feels very similar to this one, to the e.l.f., but this one is a little bit more curved, so it applies, I can use it for blush as well, but loving it, super affordable, great, totally recommend it. And 2 things that I wanted to just briefly mention that I was really, really excited about, but they didn't really work out for me all that well. It's the Cream Fenty. It's not the formula that didn't work. I feel like it's just the color. It's Honey Glaze 04, that's what I have. And I feel like it pulls too red on my skin. So I don't know. I may go and see, now that they're opening tomorrow at Sephora, so I may go and test a couple and see if there's one that's more you know, appropriate for my skin tone. Anyway, that concludes this video. Thank you guys for, if you're still here, thank you for watching the entire video, and you know, thumbs up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in my next video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Other than that, take care, be well, stay healthy. Mwah.